So, I'm just going to fuck around because I don't know what to do. And it
Fuck.
is like really late.
Yeah, it's really late.
Yep. So, and I was debating with myself whether I should fucking I don't know. I just woke up like
Yeah.
maybe like 15 20 minutes ago. Might still have a bit confusing. I don't know. I don't care. Worked more on the game, the VP game. But unfortunately,
Yeah.
I didn't make any of those advancements. I started like working on the menu. But what I mostly did was like rewrite half the game to be a little bit more consistent.
Yeah.
And it works. There might be some glitches, but
But he was, what, corrected? Nice. That's a good use of money.
oh, that's a glitch. And I can't even get in I'm locked out now. Fuck. Yeah, I
Great.
that's a bug that I've not fixed yet. And that's just not anything with the game, but rather the the reason that happens is oh, I can move myself. Like no worry, the sign works and it's the same sign as before. Ye olde YouTube comment. That was I actually found the original video for that and reposted the comment. It was that
Huh.
video that was like it was just the BBC logo. That was the video,
Yeah.
which is what the whole comment was about. Which I thought, and I thought it was hilarious. But
Mm.
and that's why I put on this sign
Yeah.
because I needed some joke text. But yeah, it mostly
Yeah.
works exactly the same as the other game. Like you
No
can't.
time. Yeah. No time to add a trainer that says "I like shorts." They're comfy and easy to wear. Trainer.
Oh, that's new.
Yeah. What? So you just say yeah.
What?
Yeah. I've heard their response before in a whole.
Huh?
Yeah, the whole.
Oh, there's
You
no.
get it because it has a dual.
Where did this thing come from?
What?
I guess I'm gonna fucking
What?
fix this glitch first before I actually play a game. I need to get my Twitch fucking. I've not prepared for this. I'm sorry. Let me get the. Let's. There we go. Now we've got you. We got Twitch chat, and of course,
Wait,
when I what?
Kraken's has something to say. Gold or red
Because I
Yeah.
can.
versus the Gen 2 main character versus the Gen 1 main character. Probably actually canonically gold wins because you battle red
Well, no, because I never
when you
found
beat him.
personality crystal. I never. But I didn't even know about red.
Yeah, he's a secret. He's a secret on top of
Yeah.
Mount Silver.
You know why I didn't know? Because it was the guy blocking off the pathway, and the only way I could get past him is if I talked to Professor Oak. But I never bothered to talk to Professor Oak.
Yeah.
I was trying to get all the Pokemon because I was like 5 years old.
It's like, let's catch all the Pokemon, even though there's like Pokemon you can't even get, like Celebi.
Yep.
Yeah. But I wanted.
Persistent.
And even though Celebi was supposed to be gotten, but they never did the event for it.
Yeah.
So if you were in Japan, then
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's funny is we like if let's see.
What?
where?
I'm just thinking like player like this is an NPC definition file which contains their names and their whether they stay on the screen and their sprite. And it turns out that that Pidgey that was moving around, that wasn't really moving around. Okay, that I was the Pidgey.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
but it turns out it wasn't a Pidgey, it was just the test NPC with the sprite of a Pidgey. So now I'm gonna actually make him Pidgey.
Okay.
Is like a fucking like a furry like a fursuit or whatever. But this time it's actually gonna be the Pidgey.
The Super Saiyan lives in Manitoba, or Nana Boot or God, whatever it is, that province, and we're like in a line
Wait, what?
on the map. So, like, don't you live in Texas, Aurora?
Yeah.
And then, uh,
Rooms. So yeah, now that this should work better. Test room 1. Or I guess I should just test NPC, persistent no.
and then Kargaroc lives in Wisconsin or something.
Michigan.
Yeah,
Michigan. Michigan. So, oh, okay. So I guess we're not all in a line.
Yeah.
I now live in Lincolnton, then just a little bit over, and boom, it's Kargaroc.
Yeah.
So it's like a lightning bolt.
Yeah, it's freaking, it's all next to each other. It's like a
Yeah.
line.
Basically. If like it wasn't Michigan, it was like North Dakota or something. That'd be so weird if we like all lived in the same state.
That would be better.
Yeah, it would. I'm gonna like when I grow up, I'm gonna go to Washington D.C. for AGDQ.
Yeah, that'd mean to go to one of those big, like, let me think, the Vine Sauce guys.
Why is the game lagging? Oh, it's because I'm
what?
streaming. And I don't have any way to like tell whether the screen is not good. Damn it, this thing is broken.
What, this game?
NPC, and then I have a player.
Oh, yeah, it's just like a freaking random Pidgey out in the void.
Yeah, I don't know why that happened. Like, when I loaded it, like, okay, players. You know I'm muting you because your fucking noise is too much. Retro Kraken.
Alright.
Okay, so sprites. Sprite test NPC sprite.txt. And it shouldn't be fucking up like that. Player, the only thing that's persistent. Test NPC. No. Why is the Pidgey in the fucking like Pokemon? What? Players? I'm confused now. Rooms. Test room F1 room. This should be X. Let's do that and see if anything changes. No, it's still fucking out of bounds.
Oh, wait, someone made an abridged series of Pokemon origins. Great.
I'm
What?
Nothing. Also, this fucking... Okay, so NPC. It's obviously not loading the position properly.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, here we go. It's not even It's not even... It's not even like loading any kind of position.
Huh.
Is there a way to add this? Is there a pose? Is yes. No wonder there was glitched.
What? Like, written wrong?
Pose equals pose. Hey, it works now.
Ah, okay.
Notice that before, both me and that NPC guy were spawning it inside each other. But not now. Also, his sprite is glitched. Like, why is it lower?
Yeah.
0. Let me see if it's in the test sprite stuff. NPC 410. Sprites. Test NPC. X and Y. Well, no wonder it's fucking broken. I changed the format on some of the things. So, if it has XY, then it won't load. So yeah, we can do that. Don't know why when I maximize it, it goes slow. But I can make it almost as big, and it's just fine.
Weird. Freaking maximize, like, stretched out.
Yeah, I wish I could have, like... I need to make some code so that it doesn't do that. But hey, it's working.
Make some parameters.
Yep. fucking ability to control other people.
Pokemon possession version.
So there's the Pidgey. There's no text for them. They don't say anything.
Yeah.
But I can control them. Like, I can be the Pidgey. And I can't really I can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Because I think if I were to walk out of the room, like, the Pidgey would be deleted.
Yeah.
No battle system yet. There's no... Technically, the TV is configured to be a sign, but there's no text for it. Like, I could make a...
Yeah.
You know what I could do? I could go to the... I can do this without ever touching the code. Rooms. Test house F1. And let's open up the first room as well, because that's where the sign code is. And it's pretty simple. Just you define a sign position. And then I need to open this in a program. And this coordinate right here, like, I don't know, like 130 by 80. Yeah, that's good enough. 130 divided by 16. Let me change the grid settings. Configure grid. 16 and 16. That's better. 128 by 80. 128 divided by 16 is... I'm dumb. 8. 80 divided by... That's just going to be... Wait, what? Really? 8. 80 divided by 16 is 5. Home TV. Maybe I could just, like... Yeah, there's no, like, any kind... There's no, like, there's no folder structure required by the code. You can make it anything. It's just a path. I can close this now. Like, I can say text signs home TV 1. F1 TV. And I need to copy that so I can make it. What should the movie be on TV?
Be on the TV, probably just like the freaking movie of the two boys walking on a railroad track.
Stand By Me.
Thing that they reference in the first film.
Yeah. Yeah, that was in Gen 1.
Yeah.
I don't know if they like do that everything. I don't know if like every gen they have a different program on TV that's always like a real life program.
Kalos, they had Stand By Me on the TV.
Yeah.
Which is probably only because Kalos, they wanted to get the nostalgias in there.
Yep. Oh my god, I'm confused again. Oh, I'm okay. Code. No, that's the regular stuff. Text. Signs. And technically the TV's a sign. You know, nice TV there.
Yeah.
You know, like
I mean, when you think about it, TVs really didn't have. In fact, Pokemon TVs are like the happy boxes in Mother 3. They just make little flashy colors.
yep.
They're exactly that. They're just freaking happy boxes.
Next stream, let's just close all that crap because it's getting confusing. Juggling all this stuff. Test 1. Hey, I made it though, so text. I never changed the format. I need to actually like, like this position and size just sets the size of the text box. Could be anything really. Text. Let's see what we've got. Let's see what we can find. No, that's nothing. That's nothing. I'm hesitant to go on VP. Let's see what we've got. Hmm. Let's see. I'm almost want to like go to like YouTube. Go to like a YouTube like I don't care anymore. Okay. I don't know what the threshold between it lagging and it not lagging is. It's a TV. It sure is. That's the very first thing that you can do in this room. Are you still there? Hello? Well, oh, okay, fucking hell. This room doesn't have anything. Technically, you could like have multiple rooms in one.
Get back.
Okay. So yeah, now I go to the TV and it says something. It just says it's a TV.
Yeah. Hooray.
And the Pidgey can also read the TV.
Yeah, but the sort of things that I always thought was kind of stupid in Pokemon. Like, you read the TV.
Yep.
And the TV is just like a flashing, like it really is just a happy box.
Oh yeah.
Their like technology and their apparent ability to be so advanced as individuals that they don't even need to eat food, or have like beds for everyone in the house. Like they still have TVs that can only produce lights and sound and text, I guess.
I don't think we've ever seen it produce anything but text.
Actually, no. Pokemon Platinum showed a little cutscene, like something happening on the television, and they were watching the television, and then it showed a cutscene of like Team Galactic blowing up a lake or something.
Yeah.
It's the only time they ever used freaking TV cutscene is that game. Maybe it's just really expensive to put images on the TV, so they have to use it very sparingly. It's like, okay, this is a very important event, so we're gonna show it to you. We only have 4 seconds of screen time available, so we're gonna be doing this as fast as possible.
Great.
Why are there so many trainer reds or trainer golds?
It's a glitch. The idea is that, like, okay, the problem is that, like, this room is the very first room that loads, and in its NPCs it has an entry for the player, I think. Let me see.
Huh.
Test house F2. Test room 1, the very first one. Yeah, here we go, NPC. And it loads that, even if it already exists.
Huh.
So whenever you enter this room, the NPC duplicates. That's what happens when you walk out of the room as a NPC. You know, like the next map gets loaded, and then your coordinate gets deleted.
Huh.
And the only... yeah, also the, for NPCs that are persistent, and they don't... So basically persistence is just when you go to a new room, like if it's persistent, the NPC won't get deleted. But it doesn't, like, translate their coordinates or anything. What I need to do is make a callback for all these NPCs, so that when it goes to a new map, it will auto-train...
Remember. Yeah.
Yeah, when it goes to a new map, what'll happen is, for any NPCs that are persistent, it'll actually translate the coordinates. Because otherwise, you know, it would be pretty silly if they you know, there was like a sign somewhere, and then you walk to the next map, and then the sign's like in a bunch of some tree like this. Like, why is this trainer red here? I think that right there, like, that might be the trainer red that was, and by the way, like, that might be the trainer red, like, that was, I went into the house or something. And I can just keep duplicating this. Like, that's so much fucking. Actually, it'd be trainer gold, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You can tell it's a different character because he has his hat on backwards.
Yep. And now I can't even access. Well, actually, I can now, but yeah, that's what happens when you don't check if your player already exists in the map. The crazy thing though is that like it actually sets the player character too. So when you move down, like the player that you are changes. I can fix this right now. Um I'm not sure how it worked before. Like it would be I think the way this works is that it just yeah, the NPCs just fucking it has a position and then the definition path.
Yeah.
I guess I could have I could define a function that was that would just be the only thing that it would do is read the name from the definition file. That way it would be able to figure out what name the character is, what type it would be without having to create an entity.
Yeah.
From file. File. Path. Path. Oh my god, okay, so here we go. With open. Path. And read it in read mode as file. As just F. For line in f.read. Just read the whole file and then split it by line. I didn't make it like a thing. If line equals an empty string or line, the first character of the line is equal to a star character, then you just skip that line because it's a comment or it's empty or both. Well, it can't be empty and a comment at the same time, so it'd just be I don't know. Segment. Split IQ. Split IQ for ignore quotes. Line. This is that fucking split thing that I made because the built-in one didn't ignore quotes.
Yeah.
If seg 0 is equal to... Now this is where we figure out what the... That's not what I want. By the way, this is how a sprite definition is. All sprites have the same position offset.
Huh.
There's a, like the folder for where the sprite is, then a bunch of names.
Yeah.
And this one file has all the sprites for an entire character. So that way you don't have to do a bunch of juggling with sprites to get it to work. You just load this, and then that character's set up. That's all you need to do. And also, you have animations and stuff. Like, to move, like the move up like walking up
Yeah.
It's delay of 20. Actually, this is the test NPC, so it would be slower. So the first frame is p walkup1.png. The second frame is just p up, which is just looking up because they share the same frame. Then p walkup3.png. Then p up again because it's the same frame as before.
Yeah.
So you don't have to have multiple frames that do nothing. Which that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably the best sprite format that I've ever fucking made.
Yeah.
Sprites. Now what? That's what I feel like right now. NPCs. These are the NPC definitions. Just for fun.
What, Kraken? Night. Oh, good night.
Have a good night. If seg0 is equal to name, n is equal to none. N equals seg1. That's all there is to it. Return n. That's all you need to do. That. Then we can name equals get name. I just forgot the fucking function name. Get NPC name path. Data path. If name is equal to player, then we can check if the player already exists. I believe it's like self.root.get entity name. If name is equal to player. This is really like, if name is equal to player, and if the player doesn't already exist, not is equal to none. Then we can just run that exact same code, else, and then run the exact same code again. Funny, it actually int equals none. And there we go. That's better. Let's get that window open. That's a glitch. 840. For E and self entities, If name is equal to, oh fuck, not equals. Wait, what?
More.
If name root get player get entity name is equal to none. I'm just thinking. That should be better. Yeah. Now it won't fucking... Completely seamless. You wouldn't notice anything.
Great.
I think with this is reached. You know, for a while, when I was rewriting this thing to be more consistent, like, it was like ripping out the floorboards. So it barely worked. So, like, it didn't work at all for a while. And I think with that right there, this has reached complete feature parity with the old inconsistent version. Well, aside from the lack of a collision system that actually works.
Yeah.
Not sure why I can just walk through the sky. Because I can take control of him, then walk down, and now I can't walk through him anymore. Like, what did I do? Like, why couldn't I walk through him before? Why could I do it before? I mean...
Yeah, I don't get it.
It's confusing. But hey... It's nice. Now I can actually do stuff that isn't this. MGBA, how about no? That took a while. That's a whole lot of nothing right there.
Yeah.
Like, oh, let's just work on a game for a while. Like, that's great. And I don't want to play Doom anymore. Let's see what I've got here. Breath of the Wild. Fake Breath of the Wild key detector.
Huh.
All from February 2017. I guess I've not touched that since then.
Yeah.
It's one of the nice things about Linux. Everything stays a lot more consistent. You know?
Yeah, I guess.
Had the same home folder for like 2 years.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of like things that go way back that it would be like laughable to think on Windows. Because like you'd be reinstalling Windows like more than once every year.
Yeah.
And it's just slow and not here. You don't have to worry about that here. And plus the home folder on a different drive. And a bunch of other drives. It's just like you got the ye old files.
Yeah.
PKMN. Oh, this is Pikmin.
Ah.
TWW shit. Which is just tools for the Wind Waker. Winamp output, that's nothing. URDE. The thing that never fucking worked. Amuse. Editor. Oh, great. GL. I forgot what the command was. Oh, that's even better. Look at that. That corruption diarrhea.
Yeah. Great. Yeah. It's good.
Yeah, that's from June.
It looks like
What?
it's like a freaking almost kind of reminds me of the way Earthbound corrupts.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Fucking PC 3D corruptions.
Yeah.
It looks like you need a new video card, but it's just the program.
Yeah.
Test. Oh right, that's the thing that I was just working on for an hour. I'm completely out of ideas.
Yeah, I'm just doing random things with music right now.
Yeah. DSP test. I don't know what that is. Huh. Next G. Oh, this is YouTube poops.
Huh.
But these are like really old YouTube poops.
Yeah.
They're not really that good either. Like, it was like, I remember watching like What a Thrill, Congratulations, or whatever the hell it was. Like in 2008 or something, and it was hilarious. And now I watch it and it's like, this is just random stuff. It's not that funny.
Yeah.
It's like a movie that doesn't hold up.
Yeah, like I need to go back and watch some like the first YouTube poops I really watched were by some guy called Trudermark.
Yeah.
Um like he hasn't posted a whole lot in a while.
Uh-huh.
That happened like a couple of years ago, where his computer that he made YouTube poops on died.
Yeah.
And so basically there was a huge hiatus, and now he's just been like he posts a lot of like shitpost videos.
Yeah.
Then like occasionally like once in like every like 6 months he'll drop an actual video. It's an actual YouTube poop. But like his YouTube poops have always been good.
Yeah.
I can watch some of his old ones, see if they hold up.
Huh.
But yeah, they're still funny to this day. Like his new ones, they're still funny.
Yeah. Wouldn't be surprised about that. Oh, right, I know what to do. There's the Algodoo, or fun program. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, fuck off with your bullshit. Oh, some errors occurred because it's running in wine. Who the fuck gives a shit? It still works. How about other actions? Close this window and never remind me again. Now, what was I doing here? So yeah, this is what fun looks like. It's a little bit like... If I, like... It almost is like Gmod, but 2D. And...
Like, make assets for it?
Not really. Motor. Well, first of all, it never, like... Oh, fucking hell. Oh, I know what it is. Fucking... Think the idea. This box doesn't have any kind of gravity.
So it's just going faster and faster and faster.
Like, if you see, like, I just stopped it from spinning, and there's no gravity, like, it's just floating around. Let's turn the grid off. Show the grid, no. So yeah, there's no gravity. Everything is floating around. And the idea is that as I spin this around, there's gravity. Just because of, it's a bit like a centrifuge.
Yeah.
It is a centrifuge. But it goes so fast, like it can go so fast that it gets ridiculous. Like, let's see how fast it can go. And the faster it goes, the stronger the gravity. The stronger the gravity gets. Also, this thing, like, it's kind of hard to keep it in view properly. Let's see how fast we can go. Yeah. It keeps going faster. Notice that the ball is going into the floor. And now it's rotating by itself.
Huh.
And now it's...
Quality physics.
Yeah, this is what happens when the gravity is too high.
Freaking digs through the object.
Yep. Auto brake. What was the other thing? Like, I remember, like, there was some other thing that had this. What was... Oh, right. But yeah, it's pretty fun to mess around with. I'm going to save this as stuff. Oh, I accidentally... On exit save, how about no? This is like... And I don't know, I probably spelled that wrong. Let's see what we got here. Bunch of guys. Bunch of water stuff. What's this? Oh, shut up. Oh, but this is from 2011, apparently. Show option for 7 springs. Yeah, I remember back in the day messing around with this. This shit was fucking... You could just play this for like hours and hours.
Yeah. See that, like, being a really freaking entertaining game.
This is supposed to be like another space thing. But obviously not,
Yeah.
because there's no space. There's just
Mm-hmm.
a badly textured ground, but there's no gravity either. And then that right there, this thing is supposed to be like a spaceship. Let's see what I can do. It controls with the number pad. And this is before actual, like, nowadays, if you've ever seen, I think Joel played this for a little bit, if you
Yeah.
remember. I don't know if you saw that.
Possibly. I don't think I saw it.
It wasn't that I mean, I love that video, but he didn't do much.
Yeah.
And nowadays there's like rockets that you can mess around with.
Yeah.
But back in the day there was no rockets.
Mm-hmm.
So you had to make your own, which is what this is. Like, why are these balls coming out?
It's all propulsion
Yeah, these things.
based on objects.
Yep, these little red balls are basically the exhaust, as it were. Because there was no... There's no rockets, so you couldn't really... You know, you had to make your own, and so, like, okay, so how do you do that? Like, so what I ended up doing, like, there's this object right here. The only thing it does is be heavy, and I think it might have a negative gravity. It has a negative gravity.
Huh.
And it only collides with a certain layer. So when you press a key, these lasers fire. And when the lasers touch this rectangle, script menu. Yeah, when the laser touches this, the well, that's a bit different. I wonder if I could, like, there's this thing where if you're the balls always start out as... Well, I guess I should complete my sentence first. Basically, the lasers touch this and spawn these circles. And then the circles get repelled by this. And then that's what makes it go.
Yeah.
And I fucking mastered this shit. 'Cause I played it so much. Like, for instance, these spheres right here are still pushing this away, and vice versa. But the difference is negligible. Also, unlike real exhaust, these things actually have mass. I wonder if I could change the... I never really messed around with this. 5. 0.5. 0.1, that's even better. Oh, also these spheres never, like the balls never get deleted. So it just accumulates.
Yeah.
And eventually you have to... Eventually you have to delete them all. Which is really easy. You just select one of them and then do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I want to see density 0.1. How about 100? The density is now 50. Yeah, that thing just went. That now it goes fast. Oh God.
There it goes.
Damn, where is oh fuck. I guess it must have hit some exhaust.
Huh.
Yeah, that's a thing. Like fucking... Damn it, I wonder if there's like a scripting thing. Oh, that's a wikia. Density. Restitution. I want to know if I can change my the speed. The problem with this is that there's not much documentation. This should be obvious. Like, basically, if I could create these balls and then have them go at the same speed as, like, have them spawn at the same speed as everything else, then it would really be like a rocket because there would be no,
Yeah.
carry KH. Don't know what that is. I don't care. It's probably bad news. Other. Huh. Water. How about just fucking regular ass fucking... It's not hard. Radius. Thyme. How about variables? Oh my, here we go. Velocity. Well, what the fuck is a...
Huh.
Huh. Double array. Can I print? Assigned using blah blah blah. basically, I want to make this work. On hit by laser, heterocollide. I could turn that off and then pose. No, I want to fucking... Let's just copy-paste that. And paste that in here. Oh, it's spaces, okay. Vel equals e.vel. Now, what the fucking shit?
What?
That was not right. Oh, I didn't change the density. That should work better. Now then... You know, let's use a better fucking map than this. And there's plenty to choose from. I've got over 600. That's better. But is it? I just want a test bed. Ideally a... Rocket 2. It's 1.6. Oh, that's new. Let's shift. Oh, let's... Yeah. Oh, great. This is the old version. Where it uses collision bugs to make it work. How do I exit out? And... Oh, there it is. What is this laser controlled by? Oh, it's insert. Really? That's terrible. Back. Then we can just... Look at this janky steering system.
Yeah.
And I need to go fast. Oh, oops. Shift. End. Okay. Now I forget, how do I control this thing? Oh, finally. Oh, that's not right. Script menu. It's the exact same code as this. Heterocollide. Collide set 7. Density of 5. Once again, I don't know if this is going to work. It might might do things and stuff that aren't what I want. So yeah. Oh God, that's different. Okay, okay. What I think is going on here. Radius. Oh, I know what went wrong. If I go to the script menu, I need to change that radius from 2.5 from that to that. And then there you go. That's all you need. And there you go. Yeah, I used to play the shit out of this. Kinda know what I'm doing. But not entirely. And okay, that's different. Vel neutralizes the effect of standard gravity. Huh. But that's 0.25. How about 125? Yeah, that's better. Just launch again. Wonder if this thing... Oh, fuck it. Does it? No, it doesn't. You notice how this thing is, not really doing anything.
Yeah.
Go to... There you go. That's not right. Yeah, sometimes that happens. It's not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
Let's rotate that out of the way. Also, this guy is broken. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to make this work better. I mean, I do know how to make this work better. Instead of doing this, you just have a rocket. Or in this case, it's called a thruster, apparently. So basically, this tool makes all this, this fucking contraption obsolete.
Yeah.
I remember when I first saw this as like, cue the Hallelujah song. I don't have to fucking do crazy stuff anymore.
Yeah.
And... Oh, come on. What the f... Oh, okay, I see. You have that. 1, 2... And then we can just move that thruster up to the same place. And there you go. We can just bind these together with the insert key. Once again, we can replace that with a proper thruster that just does that.
Yeah.
And it doesn't do anything because the thrust isn't high enough. How about 500? It's still not high enough. About 5,000. That's... You see, now that's better.
Yeah.
About 2,000. How's your hand?
Kind of alright right now.
Yeah.
Working on more Minecraft fixtures.
Fuck, I forgot that this fucking... Yeah, this is what happens when you fucking... Yeah, these actual rockets don't have any kind of stabilization. You just thrust and things happen. You know, I guess theoretically you could just... Yeah, there you go. You can move these things around to change your center of mass, and you go a lot faster with these as well.
Yeah.
It's almost like KSP.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I might be going, like, gravity isn't going to do anything here, basically.
Yeah.
We're going so fast that gravity's fucking useless. You might be able to see these horizontal lines go past.
Yeah.
And eventually we'll come to the point where we're about to hit the highest point. That's the highest point right there. Now we're falling. And despite all this fucking stuff, the guy inside is completely, there's no gravity to them. Even though they are falling.
Yeah.
I don't know where the ground is, by the way. So I'm, like... It's really just, like... You do stuff until the ground comes up. It's probably about to happen. Now. I'm about to fucking... Called it. Now it's just a long, slow descent. It's a bit like it's a bit like 2D KSP almost.
Yeah, that's what it reminds me of.
A bit of KSP, a bit of Gmod. Oh, there's no parachute. Oh, the guy broke up. When did that happen? I don't know. Oh, it's about to land. And it just hard lands. Does this thing have any friction? Friction, yeah, it does. So yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah.
Let's see what we've got. A lot of this is really old, like really old. What's this? It's a shitty car. But it has a fucking an engine that it doesn't just fucking do nothing. Oh, it doesn't have the power to get up this ramp. And now the car's rolled over.
Great.
Not much you can do else than go back.
Yeah.
What's this? That's not right. I forget what the fucking command for this was. Oh, there it was. I've remembered now. Oh, it won't fucking take off. So yeah, this is like about as close as it gets to like wings. Let's use another one that's less. Well, there's this. Wow, I've not seen this in a long time. So so yeah, you can now fly. Now it can fly. The goal is to get the guy to float inside.
Yeah.
Because otherwise... I mean, there is no goal, really, but, you know... I was just like, okay, what can I do? Huh. Yeah, but you need to be a master of this to actually get him to float around for any length of time.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, it's just going to be like, he's either on the floor or he's on the ceiling. Or that happens. That can happen sometime. And then I ran into my exhaust because it's technically a rocket plane.
Yeah.
But it's like the old style rocket, obviously. It kind of looks like a stapler.
Yeah. It does.
fucking go forever in this thing. Nothing's slowing you down.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not sure if the now we're moving backwards.
Huh.
Yeah, and it'll kind of just stay in this cycle until it hits the ground, which isn't too far away. Now, oh fuck. It's like, what can I do to make this better? Let's go actually back over here. $137. That's not good enough. Oh God. Yeah, but eventually that happens. It goes out of control because of glitches. Let's see what else we've got. More space stuff. Which is actually pretty cool because it's not just like let's go up in the air for a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I forget which one it is, like at 1, at 2, at 5. Let's use this one. What's this? It's just one thing. With the absolute silliest fucking spacecraft I've ever seen. And there's a spring that's
Pencil.
my rocket exploded. It's a bit like Gmod physics.
Yeah.
Let's see, is there a better one? Because I know there's a better one. This might be the original. That's the original. I probably was just here. One, two. Where's the good one? Let's go to the next page. 13? SSTO? Oh, this one's a good one. For one, there's like controls.
Yeah.
That's okay, that happened. Ah. Yeah, you're so fucked here. It's like in KSP when you don't go fast enough.
Yeah.
Uh, Maybe this'll work. That's broken. Despite that, a lot of this actually did work back in the day.
Yeah.
Also, these rockets barely work. I'm surprised that they work this well. But wait. Yeah. No, it's just fucked now. Oh, fuck. The goal is to go fast enough. Which isn't going to happen here.
Yeah.
You just hit the ground so hard that your rocket breaks. And then the engines come off. There they go. And then I got launched into fucking hyperspace. See if we can do this better. Holy shit, it's kind of working. Not anymore. It's Let's wait for it. No. Damn it. Ideally, so the rocket's moving fast enough to actually, like, fly up in the air.
Yeah.
But not the rest of it. Actually, it seems to might. Also, that happens. Let's see. It's kind of boring once you've seen it for a little while. What is City Bus for? With track, of course. Also, I think this guy's not a native English speaker.
Who?
The guy who made these signs. I don't even remember. But it's nice English there. The ceiling is now gone. And now the guy is gone. Then there's a big net. Yeah, the goal is to get to the end without much breaking. Like,
yeah.
CO, like... Yeah, because, here comes... Yeah, when you hit that net, it's not good. Whoa. Holy shit. But the floor's now sagging.
What the?
Now the guy is fucking... This guy is fucked.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is a lot better. funner. Damn it, just
It's like
fuck.
Happy Wheels, but without the Happy Wheels stuff. It's like Happy Wheels at its basest form.
You know it. Damn it.
Just the physics and destruction.
Yep. None of that other nonsense. And you can do it like, when was Happy Wheels? I don't know.
Yeah, I remember watching Markiplier play it back in 2013. So in doubt if it was 2011, 2012 coming out.
I remember hearing about it like back in 2011.
Yeah, so that might have been when it came out. I don't know, I'll go check. Wheels. 2010. Okay.
That's fucking really 2010.
Yeah.
So I fucking played that before everybody else. But not really, because it was this. Just fucking make your own.
Hmm.
And then do a whole bunch of other stuff, because it's not just that. What's next? More space stuff. There was seemed to have been like an obsession of let's put rockets on as much things as possible. What's this? Oh, it's another rocket. But it just goes up and then it comes back down. This is like as simple as it gets.
Yeah.
Let's go down and make some water in it. Liquefy. Oh, this is like the old water. Fucking. Turn that shit on. Now it looks better. Then we can also follow that. It is actually speeding up. Still speeding up. What the
Whoa.
There's a ceiling. So that happened.
Freaking like went so fast that it just left the rocket ship.
Yep. So I deleted the ceiling. And now the water's just floating around in there. That's not what I wanted. Oh, fucking. That's. Yeah, if I scroll up, then there's that. I don't know why the water lags so much. Shouldn't be lagging.
Yeah.
Damn, it's speeding up now. I guess what it was is it was more the physics than anything else. Let's delete that. Scroll back down. One thing we can do is change the... We can make the rocket stronger. By, Come on. That's better. Let's pause it and make sure that we follow this now. So now we're spinning. That just because the rocket was like, let's be all stupid.
Yeah.
And that's what happens when water's spinning around. Like, you have some over there, you have some over there. But you have less over there because I guess the gravity's less. I don't know. We're gonna get we're about to hit our highest point. Maybe. Next. What's that? Oh, it's nothing. It's a fucking thing. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, there you go. Boom. So the very first thing that it does is this doorway gets fucking blown off. And then all the fucking water just goes spewing out.
Yeah.
But only for a little bit. Wonder if I could make this better. It's fucking... I think there's no floor around here either.
Huh.
And I can't get the door to stay. What's next? Flying house. It's just a fucking house.
It's flying, apparently.
Yeah, but it's flying on its own.
Yeah.
I don't know how that happened. Maybe it was a laser.
Yeah.
This line is right there. It's right there. It's right there. And then as soon as it goes off that line, it's done. And the guy is fucking... Wonder how high the gravity is. Oh, okay, that happened. Wonder how I can control it. Don't know why that happens.
Just freaking goes everywhere for no reason.
the acceleration is high. You know, let's delete that. Yeah, there's a laser right there. That's not what I want. Let's delete the laser. And just put a big rocket on the top. You can barely see because... So here we go. 8. It's just going to keep getting bigger. In fact, yeah. Chloe. So now we can see the rocket a bit better. But you can do that and it still doesn't work. How about 100,000? 10 to the 6. 10 to 7. Finally, it's starting to lift off. 10 to 8. The gravity is too powerful.
Yep.
Unless I replace all of this. I'm not sure. Like, okay, so there barely is any gravity. In fact, the gravity is so low that the exhaust is getting... Yeah, the exhaust is just flying off.
Huh.
You could probably use this as the rocket. Why does that happen?
No idea. It's just random physics.
Oh, God. Why? Why does that happen? Why? Things happen and I don't know why.
Yeah.
What is these? Flying space fract. There's so much space things. If you get a space shuttle, you got a fucking another rocket. You got a fucking another rocket. You got another kind of rocket. You got another one. You got another one. You got
Just millions of rockets. Thousands.
Oh, this is what it was supposed to be like. Like, oh God. Yeah, these thrusters were not very good. You can thrust all you want, but it doesn't matter. You're not gonna fucking control very well. Let's get rid of that. Let's just rebuild this thing. Let's see, we need that. We need... That's not what I want. And we need... We need that too. Now to wire them up. Thruster. That one goes with the up key. This one goes with the right key. And this one goes with the left key. And I'm not sure what the settings are that I need. 500. 2,000. I think that's a little bit too much. About 250. 250. And then 1,000. Still too powerful. 100. That's better. Wow, this is fucking... This is a lot different controlling.
Yeah.
My very first time, no practice. Fucking... That's not what I want. Let's use... Also, this guy's all over the place. The controls are backwards. I'm gonna... You know what? Yeah, I want to land there. Shit. No. Yeah, there you go. Could probably walk this thing. Here it comes. Unfortunately, this thing isn't breakable. There's this thing right here that I can't do anything about. Other than just keep going.
Yeah.
Oh no. Damn it, these controls are gonna mess me up. Let's see what happens when we the legs are a lot protective. Ow. Next. Near the beginning there's like... What's this? Huh. My scenes. I think the idea with that other one was like, let's see how fast he can go. What's that? I don't know. Next. Oh, this stuff is new. AOO. Fucking Rube Goldberg machine? What?
Huh.
I swear. Oh, that was a lovely display right there. This does nothing other than do things.
Great.
This mechanism. Never did anything with this. Like, I never made it better. As it is, it just does this for
Yeah.
amusement. Let's see how fast I can make it. Oh, the gravity needs to be higher, too. How about 20? Then make it faster. Yeah, there you go. The other mechanism is still the same speed, though. Let's go to 40. Yeah, it still works, but it's... Now it's misfiring a lot. And glitching up. How about 100?
I'm probably gonna go to bed here. In,
In a minute?
like, soon, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm getting kind of tired.
Did you work on any artwork?
I was working on the texture pack.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, resource pack.
Mm-hmm. What's
It's
this?
to PNG.
Oh. Goes to here. Then it's just...
G. There. Okay. Alright. Send this.
What are you sending?
The bird comp.
You worked on that a little bit?
Yeah. Just a bit. Pretty much finished Quasador finally. And worked on Yuritsuka a bit.
Quasador. Yeah. And Yarasuka gets better and better. Almost time to start working on Ruiano.
Yeah.
Damn. It's almost done. Not really, but
In terms of line art, yeah.
yep. Oh, fucking hell. What the fuck? Then it just explodes. Don't know what that's supposed to be. Oh, there's no gravity? What is this material? There's like there's basically no gravity.
Wow.
Or is there? There might. What is this fucking rocket, by the way?
It looks like a headless stick man.
Also add that the anatomical guy into
Yeah.
the list of like fucking I don't even know how much fucking guy models there are. What is that? Infinity? Mind blowing. What is this?
Hmm.
This is just it's just a thing that blows his head off.
Nice.
Velocity. Come on. Minus 200. Yeah, it just blows his head off. What's this? Space Needle. So it says.
Space needle.
Keck.
Like the structure.
It's just a spaceship. Another one. Like, let's add that onto the list. But you can control it better. I forget what the fucking controls for this are. Up and down. Yeah, there you go. The elevator works. You just keep going up. But since there's no gravity, it's kind of useless.
Yeah. Also, apparently, I just checked Cerebi, and apparently,
Yeah?
like recent episode in the like in Japan for the
Yeah?
Pokemon anime already features the freaking new doggo, rock doggo.
Oh, that was a little bit ago.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess this must be another episode featuring rock doggo.
Yep.
Savali.
Yeah, that also happened.
Which means there really isn't any Don Doggo. Man, come on.
That's a bit lazy.
Yeah, recolor one and be like, I don't feel like recoloring the other one.
Yep.
So, man, I can't wait for this over with so they can freaking remake Diamond and Pearl, make it good and stuff.
Yep.
To get the next Pokemon game, which is insane because I've gotten like each of the Pokemon games for the past years. One version of the two.
Yep.
And this will be the first year since I started playing Pokemon. I don't get it. I like to find a reason to get it, but there's just no freaking reason.
Yep. I mean, I can't think of a reason.
Yeah, it's just there's more Ultra Beasts. Like we got 3 new ones, and also let's not forget, you can now dress up legendaries in armor made out of not Kyurem. Uh,
Yep.
and also you can get a recolored doggo if you early enough. Since apparently it's an event-only Rockruff that you can get the thing that evolves into the...
Which is the most predictable thing ever.
Yeah. And so not only that, but also let's think new features, new ways to improve. Walking with your Pokemon. Nah. Instead, what you can do is if you see a Pokemon in the overworld,
Yeah.
guess what?
Nothing.
Amazing, right?
Yeah, there is nothing.
Yeah. Oh, and you can surf now. Like you can actually play a surfing minigame with a Mantine who knows the move surf. So yeah, like there's no freaking reason. It's like let's ignore all the stuff we could actually improve on and instead add extraneous stuff. That's basically what that is.
Yep. Angle. What the I swear this fucking...
Well, and more nice, useless stuff that the Pokemon is deciding to do. Apparently, anyone remember that Detective Pikachu game? The one where it's like it was a Japanese only game for the 3DS about a talking Pikachu detective with a Professor Layton voice.
No.
Well, that was a game that came out and it just flew past. No one really paid attention to it. In fact, a lot of people thought it was canceled because they first showed off a tech demo for it.
Yeah.
Around X and Y, and then no one ever said anything about it since. And I think around 2014, 2015, they actually came out with the game, and then they never localized it.
Of course.
And it was basically like you're in like London or someplace, and you're an American person. Or not American, but like your English person. You have a Pikachu who can like solve mystery cases, and he freaking sounds like Professor Layton. So it's like instead of like Pikachu, or like having a cute Pikachu voice since it can talk.
Yeah.
It just has a freaking like manly British accent.
What the hell?
Yeah, it's freaking insane. It's so hard to look at it. It's like you can't. No, I don't understand. uh, game that happened, and it had like 3 episodes or 3 chapters, so it was really freaking short.
Huh.
Apparently, apparently it sold well enough over there that they decided it'd be a good idea to make a movie,
Mm-hmm.
a live action movie,
Oh, great.
and yeah. So it's gonna be like a CGI freaking or plastic pop figure looking Pikachu. Like they have a screenshot of it. I don't know if it's from the game or if it's from the movie, but the Pikachu there has like it's like they took a 3D model, polished it, shading for like a clay figure or something, then put a real life hat on it.
Yeah.
Oh man, you can't do live action Pokemon movies, okay? It's too hard to decide whether or not you want the Pokemon to be like actually realistic looking, or if you want it to look totally not realistic. So then it just creates this massive dissonance between the actors and the CGI Pokemon.
Yep.
Like I've yet to see someone do it correctly. Because either the Pokemon look too freaking, they either look too real because they had to change their designs and like make them abominations like they actually look like, or they just like they take the model and they brawlify it.
Yeah.
Uh, like you know how Super Smash Brothers Brawl gave everyone like realistic textures that really just didn't fit.
Yep.
Yeah, they do that, and it's like this. It's realistic now. We gave it hyper realistic eyes and like
They
tiny
didn't
little.
really care.
Yeah,
They're like,
they just kept it as a regular thing. Like it's like they took the model from the games and
yep.
just put it in the 3D space of like real life.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's just until like technology can figure out a way to make Pokemon look good in live action,
Yep.
they really shouldn't try and make one of those. It's just fine as an anime.
Definitely. You can't really do that in live action.
Yeah. This
It's
is like if you really wanted to make it like realistic, like as in believable, and you could understand
yep.
the connection between the actors and the Pokemon, you'd have to make them abominations. Like, you'd have to make them like gross, realistic looking animals.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, oh, I mean, they're realistic now, like really realistic, but it's also like,
Terrible.
isn't Jigglypuff looks like the worst thing ever?
Yep. They didn't really think about it.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't even know. I don't even know anymore.
Yeah.
Um, I just don't know.
Yeah, I don't freaking get where they're coming from at all. I
Yep.
guess maybe the reason why they're making it live action now that I think about it is probably because it's cheaper than
Really.
making it. Yeah, like it's cheaper to just shoot on a set instead of like paying people to animate a feature length film.
Wasn't there like some news like, oh, the fucking guys from fucking, I don't know, like there was some fucking, like there were actually like some good writers on it or some.
Good writers on the new like the freaking CGI Pikachu movie.
I don't remember. All I remember is like, oh, they're gonna make a movie and it had good writers or some, and then this happens, and I don't know if
Yeah.
this is the same thing or not.
maybe not. Maybe it's the movie. Maybe they're planning another movie. Maybe they're gonna do like a Gen 2 Pokemon Generations. That would be neat.
I don't
But they're
know.
probably not gonna do one of those things until like freaking 5 years afterward.
Yep.
You know, because no one wants to see like an actual Pokemon anime based on the main characters that you play as in the freaking games.
Really.
Totally not.
Why not?
Like, it's. I guess, like, first of all, I wonder why they didn't just pick Red as the main character. I guess they thought, I don't know, because they
Huh.
could have just had Red be the main character for the first Pokemon anime. Because
Yeah.
they already freaking had him. And I think they were probably going to use him until they were like, uh, let's just freaking,
Make our
like,
own.
and give him like Z's on his face for no reason.
Yep.
Make him all happy and crap. I think it's because like Red, uh, be a badass. If you look at his art, like he totally looks like a natural badass. He's got like the smug look.
Yeah.
Uh, for his original Red art, like Pokemon Red art. And of course, Ash is like always got the freaking typical shonen character. Let's go get him face. So they thought that'd be more friendly and probably be a better choice of a character.
In quotes.
Yeah.
Uh. Oh, it's not that bad. This makes me want to play Metroid for some reason. Don't know why.
Maybe it's the color scheme? The weird magenta-ish color thing. Kind of reminds me of Norfair or something.
Fucking there. There. Then you have to move all this down. And I don't know why it's not lined up properly. I don't know what happened there.
Hmm.
Then let's just fucking get rid of that. Not sure how this will work. Probably terribly. Yeah, I'm not surprised. This thing caused the wheels to fly off.
Ha! Nice.
Not sure what I'm gonna do about that. It's all pixelated. Why?
Hmm.
That's a bit different. Then, for this, you can just do that. Maybe it'll work better, I say. Then you just go fast. This is probably too fast. Hey, it worked.
Oh, nice.
fucking yeah, that you jump off the ramp and then you get airborne for a little bit and then you just crumple. Let's see how fast we can go. Surprised it didn't break up. Usually that happens.
Yeah.
Oh, when you land on that side, it just explodes.
Great.
Is there anything else? Anything good? Because let's see. Jupiter. SSTO. There's a lot of space things, obviously.
Hmm.
I think there was one where I deleted the walls and then just had a spacecraft and it's just falling.
Huh.
Huh. Rockets. More rockets. Wow. Really?
Hmm.
Oh, those are just balancing.
Ah.
Mover. Ragdolls. More space. More space. What is that? C? Oh, it's nothing.
Hmm.
What's this? What the fuck? That was wrong. What is the lasers for this? Come on, what is it? Oh, it's this key. Oh, that's a fucking terrible key. Surprised it works this well. Like it spawns these balls inside an object. And then it forces them out in one direction. And it works. But because the balls, they hit this plate, there's like a top speed.
Yeah.
That was not proper. Damn it, this thing barely works. Let's see what I need. There's probably some controller, scripter menu. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Like, how would you... I guess that way. That works.
Hmm.
One of the original rockets right here. And it's bouncing all over the place. Don't know why. But when it does, it, like, fucking bounces into those exhausts out.
Yeah.
Just goes all over. Okay, that's a glitch. Just goes all over the place. Light scenes.
Yeah.
Yep. Then what's gonna happen here? What's this? Flying car?
Hmm.
Huh. It's yeah, it's a flying car in quotes. Yeah, like car in quotes.
Yeah, freaking looks like a cheese wedge.
Yep. But it fucking works.
Yeah.
Let's delete that. Oh no. I don't actually know how to steer this.
Hmm.
Wonder if there's a nope. Next. What was that? There's the car crusher jetpack guy. But it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Also, there's no, like, the wings don't do anything. If you can even have 2D wings.
Yeah.
Next. What's this? I don't remember. What's the controls for this?
Hmm.
Laser pens. Oh, is it X? No, it's not. Laser. Damn it. Oh, it's a 0. Ah, fucking hell.
Hmm.
Wow, this thing just, like, fucking explodes.
Holy frick.
Not very high acceleration, though.
No.
And there's no controls. There's fucking...
Quality freaking shit.
Yeah, what does this laser do?
It's so aerodynamic, it's a circle. Like a massive weird thing stuck on the end of it.
Oh, the laser...
Yeah.
What the fuck? Well, it's not actually a laser.
Yeah.
Like, there's no control because the lasers are bound to the ground. Is this the falling spacecraft? Yes, it is. It just falls forever. And there's a Kargaroc
Nice.
for some reason. Oh, fucking hell. Actually, let's put it right there and then turn this thing way the fuck down. That was even... I want it to be like as low as it can go.
I think after this one, I'm gonna go to bed.
That one
Like this
sucks.
showcase.
Yep. Let's see. The last one. It better be fucking good. What's the best one that I've got? What is the best one that I've got? That is the good question. Probably the I don't even know. Elevator. There's like a few elevators actually. Huh. What's next? I remember I revamped that elevator a little bit ago. Elevator 2.2. Is this it? What's elevator 2.3? Oh, this one might work better. You fucking convert. You put liquid in here. Just water. Rendering. It's bouncy.
Just like a real water. Quotes.
Also, how did fucking water get up here? How did water get up here? Oh, it must have been.
Frick?
Fucking dumbass brake pads that barely work. Hello?
Yeah.
That was weird. So yeah, this thing fills up with water. And there's different versions of it too. Let's see what the classic version is. This is the classic version. That doesn't work as good. You know, water goes down there. Then it goes through the slow ass pump. Did it just speed up? Huh. I know water can actually shoot all the way through this tube.
Yeah.
Oh, it's working. Barely.
Just slightly.
Yeah, I think this is like one of the originals.
Yeah.
The last one was modified. Oh, and water just shoots out of this thing everywhere. 'Cause delete. Like, look at this. It's just leaks all over the place.
Yeah. Good. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get off after this one.
Yeah.
I'm getting like really kind of tired.
Yeah, it's okay.
See.
I wanna. Where's that picture again? The bird comp. Because it's looking nice. Still needs a little bit. I think Yaritsuka still needs more work. But it's getting there.
Mm.
It's starting to look real. Yaritsuka's starting to look really nice.
Yeah.
I like how his tail is taller than the rock.
Yeah. Just his tail.
Yep.
Just because of the way it arches.
Yeah, but even the part that goes down.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna be great. Let me add this to the fucking list. Other stuff, Aurora files or whatever. It's bird comp 33, 1/3 of the way to 100.
Yep.
Beast bird 4. Oh,
I haven't worked on that. I still want to finish it.
yeah.
It's looking pretty funny so far. Maybe next time you stream a Pokemon, I'll work a little bit on it.
Yeah. I think that's about it.
Alright.
So I hope. Well, when are you gonna be here again?
Probably tomorrow, but if not, the next day.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Hopefully, I want to play Breath of the Wild. I say right now, not knowing what I want to do tomorrow or whenever.
Yeah, but Breath of the Wild, you haven't done that in a while, so yeah.
Yeah.
Can make for interesting.
Yep. So I hope that you all enjoyed that, and I'll see you next time. See ya.
See ya.